What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy JayJay the Barber. Right before I'm finna post this video, and I just want to start doing something on my Instagram page, JayJay the 96. Go on there, follow me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make an effort to post more haircuts, and I want you guys to go in there and whatever haircuts you guys like that you want to see, go in there, request it. I'll get that person back in the chair, post the video, you know what I'm saying, shout you out, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I think that would be cool. I think that's something pretty dope, you know what I'm saying. So if that's something you guys are interested in, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, we'll make it happen. Other than that, let's get into the video. So here we are. This is my little brother. Y'all probably seen him before watching my videos. He's gonna get a low drop fade, and last time I did a low drop fade on him, I used a different method. This time, this method is gonna be, you know, the way I've been showing you guys. If you guys want to see another method, I'll try to leave it somewhere in the description or something. But you can see we just combed out his hair, and now we're using the 3-guard close to take down some of that bulk. And now we're making a bald line. We want it to be as low as possible. You see how low I'm going with it. And then we're going to take that all the way around the head. Now these steps I'm showing you, it looks like I'm just doing it to one side, but you look, now you see I take it all the way to the other side. As well with that 3-guard, I ran that 3-guard all the way around his head. And we're not taking none off the top. Here we're just blotting them out with the shavers, just right there in the neck and right in the temple area. Not really going around the ears like that. Don't want to give them, you know, don't want them to bump up too much. So you can see what we're doing here, you know, no guard, got the blade open. And then we'll close the guard a little bit. Close the lever a little bit. And we're gonna hit that line again. And then we'll close it all the way to get that line all the way out. So basically we're just making that first, you know, little guideline right there. And then we're gonna blend it out, taking off a little bit at a time. There, you just saw we closed it. Now sometimes the line will come out all the way. If it doesn't, you use your trimmers to get the bottom line out. Now I do have a fade blade on these silver Babyliss FX. I like the fade blade because you can get closer with the fade blade. And I also adjusted it to make it hit a little closer. But even with the taper blade, like out the box, these were already adjusted pretty closely. Like you really didn't have to adjust them too much. The only thing I didn't like was that it had a taper blade on there. The taper blade is a little thicker. So now we switched over to our Andis Masters with the 0-guard on there with the lever closed. The reason I switched over to Andis is because he has curly hair, and the wall half guard just doesn't really, you know, get to work like the Andis half guard does, the Andis 0-guard. I feel like the wall guard is too pointed. The wall guard is too curved. If it was more pointed, it'll work a little better. So you see we did it with the lever closed. We did it like that because the Andis Masters, the blade is longer. And then we took the blade off, the guard off, and then we're blending out that line, we're blending it back down. And then we're just gonna do that all the way around the head. Okay, so now you see my comb, it has thicker bristles or whatever you want to call it. It's a wider teeth. And we got the number 2 guard. And from here, we're just gonna blend them back all the way down. The reason I'm using the comb with wider teeth is because the hair is thicker. So I can't use the more narrow teeth, the teeth that are more closer together, because it just won't go through. And you'll see once I get lower in the fade, I'll flip that comb over to use the smaller teeth. And right here we have the 1.5 guard with the lever open. Dang, we're just running through this haircut. Let me know in the comment section if you think I'm going too fast. I know I had some people saying that they like the videos, you know, straight to the point. But this one I feel like I edited it. What am I saying? I feel like it's going too fast. And here's the number 1 guard. So basically, you know, we started with the 3 initially with the cut, and then we took the 2 to follow that up right underneath, then the 1.5. Now we're at the 1, and the 1 should put the blend all together. And then after that, you just, you know, detail work, look in the mirror and see, you know, how you can make the blend more even and consistent. And now this is the 1.5 guard that I'm taking, and I'm just going down, and then I just flipped it over just to detail it a little bit more. And now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Remember, we started with the 3 at the beginning of the cut, and we faded up to the 0 guard, the half guard with the masters. And now we're taking that 2 and we're following up right underneath where we did the 3. And we opened it, we closed it, then we hit the 1.5 guard, you'll see in a little bit, and we're just fading it down now. Using this method, it allows you to keep the fade tight, like whenever you don't want the fade to be stretched, like all the way up to the top of his head. I feel like doing it this way, it makes the blends fit the client's head a lot easier. You know what I mean? So when he looks in the mirror and he looks at the side of his head, it won't look like a staircase. It'll look smooth, you know, straight, and it'll fit his head. And now we're just going to connect the back. We're doing the same things, guys. Just fading it down. Now that we did the fade, we're getting ready to do the hairline. And you see, I'm really just taking like those small little baby hairs, just barely. You don't want to take too much. Just want to take like that first little layer. And I kind of skipped some of that, me doing the hairline, because my arm was in the way. You couldn't really see nothing like that the whole time. But yeah, you see right here, you can see a little better. You want to make sure you comb those hairs down, and on the sides you want to comb those hairs, you know, over the hairline. Like I'll show you. Like right here, I'm kind of combing it over the hairline so I can get the hairs that will fall over. Alright, so the cut's looking good. But now we're gonna throw some enhancements. Throw some enhancements on that John real quick. And then razor him up. Right. And boom. There we go. There's the cut for you right there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. How do you like the video? How do you like the cut? And I'll see you in the next one.